It is 34 hours from the home that we used to live in Texas to the home that we moved to in Portland, Oregon. And I naively assumed that we could transport 3 adults, 5 kids, and a dog in 3 days. That seemed logical to me. We would just drive for 12 hours a day, no big deal. If you've ever done a long road trip with kids, you're already laughing at me, and go ahead, I deserve it. We ended up doing that drive in 5 days, and here's why. Every single solitary bathroom food break took at least 30 minutes. The straps on the car dolly kept falling off, so we frequently had to stop to adjust those. And we had one part of the trip where I just had a full-blown anxiety attack because I've never driven in snow before, and it was horrifying. Like, I have never been so scared in my life. Even though that trip was extremely difficult, I would not trade it for anything because some really cool things happened. My mom made the trip with us, and that was so special. We did an IHOP breakfast, which is one of her favorites, and we gave the kids the little creamerfuls of coffee, which is exactly what my mom and my grandmother did for me when I was little. We turned one child onto coffee in a very big way, and another child, not so much. Even though we were super behind schedule, we all agreed to stop at the Arches, which is in Utah, and it was absolutely gorgeous, just breathtaking. We also stopped to see Shoshone Falls in Idaho, and that was glorious. And while my husband was driving the U-Haul, poor baby, my mom and the kids and I were actually having the best time. I got to talk to my mom in depth about her life in a way that I really have never had time to do before. We played Would You Rather with the kids and asked them all kinds of questions that I never would have thought to ask because life is typically just too busy to do so. I wanted to make this video as a sort of keepsake because that trip should never be forgotten. I'm really proud of us adults for making it fun even when the trip stretched from 3 to 5 days. And I'm absolutely awestruck by 5 children, including a 2-year-old, who were unimaginably cool during what was often boring and definitely confining. You guys know that I was extremely nervous about this trip, but I really wanted to have a fun adventure with my family, and I did.